Upbeat, attention-grabbing music starts and fades slightly. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Let us cut right to the chase because what is happening in the crypto market right now is on everyone's mind. Bitcoin's price is tumbling, altcoins are deep in the red, and the word on everyone's lips is crash. It feels scary, right? That knot in your stomach when you check your portfolio? I've been there. But here's the thing. Panic is the worst strategy you can have. Today, we're not going to panic. We're going to prepare. We're going to talk about what's really happening, why it's happening, and most importantly, what you can do to navigate this bear market and potentially come out stronger on the other side. So, take a deep breath. We're in this together. First, let's get some perspective. Is this the end of crypto? It's highly unlikely. If you've been in this space for any length of time, you know that volatility is the name of the game. We've seen cycles like this before. Think back to 2018, or even the major dips we saw in 2021. The market goes up, and it comes down. These corrections, even the brutal ones, are a natural part of a maturing market. They wash out the short-term speculators, test the resilience of projects, and lay the foundation for the next wave of growth. What we're seeing now isn't just random chaos. It's often driven by macroeconomic factors. Think about rising interest rates, inflation fears, and global economic uncertainty. When traditional markets get shaky, that fear spills over into crypto. So the first step is to zoom out. Look at the long-term chart. These crashes, while painful, often look like blips on the radar over a multi-year timeline. Understanding this context helps us move from a place of fear to a place of strategy. So, what does strategy look like in a bear market? Your number one job right now is to survive. This isn't the time for risky, high-leverage plays or chasing 100x gains on a meme coin you just heard about. It's about capital preservation. The first and maybe most important question to ask yourself is, did I invest more than I can afford to lose? If the answer is yes, this is a tough but crucial lesson. Never, ever invest your rent money or emergency funds. If you're over-leveraged and the stress is impacting your mental health, it might be time to consider de-risking. That could mean selling a portion of your holdings to get back to a comfortable position. It is better to sell some now and stay in the game than to get completely wiped out and never return. There is no shame in taking profits or cutting losses to protect your capital and your peace of mind. Remember, your mental health is your most valuable asset. Now let's talk about those who are in a stable position. You followed the golden rule, and your investment is money you can afford to see go down. For you, the bear market can be a time of incredible opportunity. This is where fortunes can be made, not by timing the exact bottom, because nobody can do that, but through a disciplined strategy called dollar cost averaging, or DCA. DCA is simple. You invest a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, regardless of the price. For example, buying $100 worth of Bitcoin every single week. When the price is high, your $100 buys less Bitcoin. But when the price is low, like it is now, that same $100 buys you much more. Over time, this averages out your purchase price and significantly reduces the risk of buying everything at the top. Bear markets are a gift for DCA. It allows you to accumulate assets you believe in at a deep discount. Think of it like your favorite store having a massive 50% off sale. You wouldn't panic, you'd be excited to buy the things you love for cheaper. The key here is consistency and having a long-term belief in the assets you're buying. But what should you be buying? This is where research becomes your superpower. Bull markets make everyone look like a genius. Any project, no matter how weak, can see its token price pump. Bear markets are the great filter. They separate the hype from the substance. This is your time to become a detective. Look for projects with real-world utility and a clear use case. Are they actually solving a problem? Do they have a strong, active development team that continues to build and ship new features even when the market is down? Check their GitHub activity. Read their white paper. A project that goes silent during a bear market is a major red flag. Conversely, a team that keeps their head down and builds is showing you they here for the long haul. Also, look at their community. Is it still active and engaged, or has it turned into a ghost town? Strong projects with solid fundamentals and dedicated teams are the ones that are most likely to survive the crypto winter and lead the charge in the next bull run. This is your chance to identify those future blue chips while they're on sale. Another powerful strategy is to find ways to make your crypto work for you. Don't just let it sit there in your wallet gathering digital dust. I'm talking about staking and yield farming. Staking is the process of locking up your crypto to help secure a network. And in return, you earn rewards, kind of like earning interest in a savings account. Many reputable proof-of-stake coins like Ethereum, Cardano, or Polkadot offer staking. The yields might not be as insane as they were at the peak of the bull market, but earning a 5% to 10% annual return on an asset you plan to hold long-term anyway is a fantastic way to increase your stack without investing more cash. It's a way to compound your holdings during the downturn. Of course, always do your own research. Use well-established platforms, understand the risks, like lockup periods, and never chase unsustainable yields on obscure platforms. Stick with the tried-and-true blue chips for staking, and you'll be in a much better position. Beyond your portfolio, a bear market is the perfect time to invest in yourself. Your greatest asset in this space is knowledge. When things are slow, use this downtime to learn. Read books about Bitcoin and blockchain technology. Dive deep into understanding DeFi, NFTs, and Layer 2 scaling solutions. Watch tutorials, take online courses, and listen to podcasts from respected figures in the industry. The more you understand the underlying technology and the different sectors within crypto, the better you'll be at identifying valuable projects and spotting trends before the masses do. The knowledge you gain during the quiet times is what will give you the conviction to hold through the volatility and the wisdom to make smart decisions when the market eventually turns bullish again. This education is an investment that will pay dividends for years to come, far beyond just the next market cycle. Don't just watch the charts, learn what moves them. Let's also touch on something really important: managing your emotions and staying sane. Constantly checking the charts and seeing red numbers can be incredibly draining. It can lead to anxiety, stress, and poor decision-making. My advice? Set your DCA strategy, do your research, and then step away. Delete the portfolio tracking app from your phone's home screen if you have to. Go outside, touch some grass, spend time with family and friends. Your life is more than a ticker on a screen. Remember your long-term thesis. If you believed in the transformative potential of this technology at all-time highs, that potential doesn't just disappear because the price went down. In fact, bear markets are when the real innovation happens, away from the noise and speculation. So stay calm, stay patient, and trust your strategy. Don't let short-term price action derail your long-term vision. So let's recap our bear market survival guide. First, don't panic. Understand that cycles are normal. Second, preserve your capital. Don't be afraid to de-risk if you're over-invested. Third, if you're in a position to do so, use dollar-cost averaging to accumulate quality assets at a discount. Fourth, become a researcher. Identify projects with strong fundamentals, active development, and real utility. Fifth, put your crypto to work through staking on reputable platforms. Sixth, invest in your own education to build conviction. And finally, manage your emotions and stay focused on the long term. A bear market is a test of patience and discipline, but it's also a period of immense opportunity for those who are prepared. This is where you lay the groundwork for future success. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this. I know it's a tough time in the market, but remember that you're not alone. We're a community and we'll navigate this together. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future updates. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your strategies for this bear market in the comments below. Stay safe, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next video.